Before I get into this video, I just want to say I am putting my prayers out, my thoughts out to everyone in Hurricane Matthew right now down in Florida. I feel very bad for what's going on and no one deserves that, so I hope everyone down there is okay. I hope your life gets back to normal very quickly. I hope everything recovers. Most importantly, I just hope everything is okay. I hope your house is good, your pets, everything. So my prayers are out to you guys, and if you guys know anyone or have anyone special in your life that's being affected by this, please help them as much as you can. I would honestly love to start a GoFundMe for that. So if anyone needs help, be sure to tell me in the comment section or hit me up on Twitter. And other than that, let's get right into the video, guys.
That I'm at an all-time
Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Zyko, coming at you guys with another commentary, and in today's video I have another story time for you guys. What I'm going to be talking about is actually my first experience in a tornado. So, this happened when I was about probably 7 or 8 years old maybe. I don't know what exact age I was, but I know it was sometime around those years. So my best friend one night was spending the night like always, like we'd always hang out and stuff. One night in particular, it was like super bad outside, and his mom actually wanted him to go home early. But he was like, no, Mom, like, I want to stay later, I want to spend the night, blah, blah, blah. Like, normal kid stuff, you know, like hiding from your parents when they come to pick you up. But we got our way, of course, and he obviously spent the night. About halfway through the night, it was raining super hard, and I kept waking up. All I remember from this is getting little to no sleep that night, because it was just the house was shaking, and it was raining, and the winds were so hard. Around 2 or 3 in the morning, my mom and my stepdad came rushing into my room, and were like, come on, we gotta go downstairs, the tornado sirens are going off. And like little 8-year-old me was freaking out, and I had a bunk bed. As you know, the bigger bed's on the bottom, the smaller's on top, and whenever my friends spent the night, I'd always give them the bigger bed so they're on the bottom. And I was so scared, I literally fell off my bunk bed and hit my head on the ladder. And I'm pretty sure I got a concussion from this, so that was not a good night for me. A tornado hit my house, and I got a concussion all in the same night. Only problem with this was, it was so scary that no one even cared for a split second, not even me. That I literally just hit my head super hard. Like, I was almost gonna cry, but I was way too in shock that a tornado was literally down the street from my house. For all you people wondering out there, like the F1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it was an F3 or F4 tornado. It's a pretty decent sized tornado. It has, like, I think it was over 100-mile-an-hour wind speeds or something like that. It was going through my neighborhood. I remember waking up and looking outside before we went to the base. It was like I could see a tornado down the street from my house, and it was super, super scary. Literally, all I could see was just huge wall clouds, this big thing spinning in circles, which obviously was the tornado, and rain everywhere. I remember so vividly when we were downstairs, it was just me and my friend and like my stepdad. I don't know why, but he was outside looking at it, because like at this time it was still a little bit further down the hill, so there's nothing to worry about. My mom was like freaked out, like telling him to come inside and stuff, and like obviously us rednecks out in Nebraska, no one listens. Eventually stuff starts getting real. The TV starts going crazy, like national weather alert, go inside, you're gonna all fucking die. The computer turned off and started beeping super loud. Everyone's phone was just blowing up. Eventually the house started shaking, tree fell over, my power lines actually went and fell on the ground, almost started a fire with the trees. Thank God it was raining hard enough that it didn't. When we woke up in the morning, because we fell asleep there, it was just going on so long, like I passed out again. When I woke up in the morning, I vividly remember seeing this like huge black spot in the ground where the electrical wires hit the grass, and it just completely fried every strand of grass that was in its way. This is one of those memories that I'll never forget. Like, I will be able to tell my kids about this one day. It's so vivid in my head, and not a lot of people know that about me, that I actually, like, I've been through a good 3 or 4 tornadoes in my life that were actually kind of crazy. And super, super, super vividly, I just totally remember waking up in the morning and just looking around at everything, and like stuff like bookshelves were like knocked off, books were everywhere, like all my clothes were everywhere, because I remember I packed a bag just in case, and the bag was like torn through. It was just an all-around crazy memory to have to experience, especially when a friend's staying the night and his parents didn't even want him there, and their house didn't even get affected by this at all. I remember a couple hours after I woke up, like, we had breakfast and stuff, but we didn't have any electricity, so like obviously we had to go somewhere. And I remember going back to my house, but instead we decided to go drive around the neighborhood, and you couldn't go up at least 5 or 6 streets in my neighborhood, and neighborhoods aren't that big, so that means there was only like 1 or 2 exits you could actually use to get out of the neighborhood, because so many trees were scattered everywhere, and it was literally the most crazy experience I've ever seen. Like, people were helping other people out. You could tell, like, people were actually coming together as a community and caring about one another. I am honestly super worried about the people in Hurricane Matthew right now down in Florida. That is such a big storm, a Category 4 hurricane, not a tornado, a hurricane. Like, that, I can't even begin to express how I feel about that. Like, I just hope everyone is okay and everyone can get through this, because I know hundreds of people have died from this already. Like, it went through the Bahamas, it's going through, it's tearing through everything. I saw on the news how the news reporter guy was like, your kids are gonna die, you're gonna die, everyone's gonna die. I'll throw it up on the screen right now.
Beach, all the way up to Jacksonville. This moves 20 miles to the west, and you and everyone you know are dead. All of you. Because you can't survive it. It's not possible unless you're very, very lucky. And your kids die too.
Like, what the hell is wrong with people? Like, just give people a little faith. Like, not everyone can afford to pack up all their family in a van and go rent out a hotel for the next 2 weeks. Also, I did change my Twitter at. I want to throw this in my video really quick. It is at Zyko YT, stands for YouTube. Obviously, if you guys didn't know, and it'll be down in the description below. So if you guys do want to see more of my update, like life stuff, you can go follow me on there. I reply to most people who at me and like reply to my tweets, and I do favorite every tweet that's sent to me unless it's like harassment. And on that note, I'm going to end the video right there. I hope you guys did enjoy this story time, and I hope you guys are enjoying these story time type of videos. If you guys want to hear more about my life stories, make sure to leave a like and comment down below that you want to see it. Otherwise, it's been your boy Zyko. Thank you guys as always for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
And your kids die too.